Well, hello everyone, it's Michelle at michelesinkitstampit, and today we are going to work on our no-sew journal. I hope. Still having trouble with all of my camera issues and all that, so we'll get it. I'll be back on track. It's just been kind of frustrating, but to say the least. Okay, you don't want to hear about that. Let me go through the book real quick and show you. So I've kind of picked out this for part of the cover, and then I got this doily at an estate sale, so I'll use that on the spine. And then I cut off this little piece. This was a pillowcase, so I put that on there. It's this piece that I ripped off, so it does have a little stain on it, but you know, I can cover that up with something. I'll put a little flower or something over that. I have this other piece here that I could do something with too, so we'll see what we're gonna do. So far that's it. So I still have the top part marked up and the back part, so no matter which way I go. I've added a little pocket. Let me move this stuff out of the way here because we'll get that in just a moment. Okay, so we have this. I think I have all the papers in now on the edges that I want to pin in. I think I left a couple blank just in case I wanted to add something else or came across anything that I thought I would like. So we'll do this rather quickly. I found some pockets in here that we'll put in. This pocket I think I added since we were together, and I'll show you that in a minute because we'll go through all this stuff and start adding things in. I want to put a lot of pockets, and this was the envelope, so we'll have to the bottom part that I had cut off. These two, this spread here I left as a 2-page spread that I left it blank on purpose. I'll have to fix that. I think I showed you this envelope the last time. And this. We have all this. This paper I've saved for a long time, but I liked it in there, so kind of crazy colors. I know, right? Okay, so now what I kind of want to do is go through my things, and I kind of pulled out, I just grabbed 3 of each thing so that I could put them out. I have to, I think, make an extra one of these, so we're going to start here. And I'm just going to start putting everything in 3s. And I'm not going to pick out which ones. This is the envelope. I think I showed you. It's from Jenofevedesigns. And she has, this is in her, I'll link it down below of what it is. So the envelope and the cigarette cards, and she has them in different sizes. So I know that's got more stuff in it than anything else, but we'll use that on this journal. So, and I don't have one for that, but just going to come through and roll right down the line with these. Let's see, I think I had more than one. Yeah, there's more than one there. And I pulled out 3 of these. And oh, I have one in there already of this, so I'm going to put that over here. And then these, because I have 3 of these journals going. There's some little things of this, so here, I'll put this one in there because I think that's the one that's in the pocket. Oh, excuse me, I can't stop yawning. It's really bad when you wake up yawning. Okay, so I'm gonna just randomly put these in, and before I put anything on the cover, I will glue this one down. In fact, I think we'll probably start with that. These I'm going to put over here. I've got them stacked up like that, so I've got them for the other journals. Let's put this here. Okay, so I was going to say, I just saw my glue book here, or page. Okay, so I want to put this here, and I need to put it on this side because this will cover this when I put the paper that I'm going to put over the top of that. I'll have that. So let's, okay, so I had to put this out there specifically because I wanted to put this as close to the edge of the top there, so that when you peek into it, you don't just see the white. Sometimes I cover it up with ink, you know, with the photo ink or the vintage photo or walnut stain. Just to give it a different color. And I think I'm just going to put that there. Find my thought I had something under there, but it's a something on that on my glue book page. Okay. So I got that. Let's throw that out. And then that there, I'm going to use my glue, art glitter glue. Better put this right on the edge. Should be doing it on that other piece, but I don't know why I started it over there. Okay. That works. So now when you look at the pocket, you don't see the bright white here. And this is the part we're going to put the glue on. Yeah. I've only got to make sure of that. Okay. And then I want to line this up at the bottom. Put that over the top. So now I have a pocket that will come out. This, I think I needed to do something with this too. What do I have on the other side of this? And this I already have put on that side. I had a fold in that for some reason, and I don't know why, if that was going to hook up, but I'll still need to put something on the back of this. And what I have done is printed up just a bunch of background papers. And these were from Jenofeve's background papers. Let's see, I like that. Let's get this all torn off of there. Get some stuff out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. So I probably should take that off of here, but we're going to give it a go anyway. My printer went off. I had to do a bunch of printing, and it got clogged up somehow. And let's see, have that. I'll just cut that off there. Can you grab my glue stick that just went on the back of the couch? Right there. Thanks. Just rolled under. I didn't have a bunch of stuff blocking its way. Okay. And I'll do this one. I don't have very good luck at doing that. So I think I'll just yeah, there's something under there. I'm gonna have to get that off. I can feel it in all my papers when I put it on there. Okay, this. All the way to this edge. Yeah, I think I'm going to just do a folder that is full of just background paper so that when I need something for the back of things, I just go to that folder. Wish I could use my long scissors because it makes shorter work of stuff like this, but I can't get that screw to stay tight. And I can only do a couple cuts, and then I have to stop and tighten everything up. So that doesn't work too well. Sorry for the band-aid, but I broke the bed, so I'm going to have to let it grow out a little bit before I can cut it off. Okay, so let's make sure this is all smoothed out. I should wait a little bit before I go through to fold this, but we'll live dangerously. Oh, I didn't even get a crease in it, so we're good. Well, it'll stay folded really good. So I think now I can just, well, let's see, I think I had this way, this way. So we'll just refold that. And I think I'll just leave it paperclip there because that worked really well for the next page. And then I had this pocket that I made out of the 2 checks from, I think these are from Bohemian Crafting. And then, so it has 2 pockets. You get a pocket there and you have a pocket there. And then I just added some lace at the bottom and I just folded it in half and then used washi tape on the sides to hold the back part up. But I probably do need to cover that. And there's a little piece right there. So I've got all this washi tape right here. Let's just use some of those. Sorry for the whistle. Let's see, we use a pink one down below. Sometimes I just use stuff out that I have instead of trying to figure out something. There we go. I could use that on this long side as well. Try to get that straight. And I'll flip this over and cut it. So this I'm just going to slip up underneath here. And then let's see what else we had. I had a pocket here. So this had a little, I don't know, I did a liner in there, so we'll have to put a tag in there. And then this is a book page that I just folded one side up and then folded that in half and then it goes over the top of your, you know, goes over your page. And you can either paper clip that down, which I usually do, and then this can become a tuck, so you have a place to put things in. And I usually won't close up that end, but you could if you wanted to, so you could have a pocket there and a pocket here. And we can cover this up with different papers. So let me get another background paper. Of course, I don't like any of those. Let's see what I got here. That's too close to that. Oh, I had these that I had stamped on. I think I showed you those last time. See how much of this we can use. Well, I could open this up and just glue it on there. And I have a whole bunch of stamps. I got this at an estate sale. See if I can see anything cute real quick here. That's got some color to it. So we can just glue this piece down right here. That's kind of cute. All right, let's try that. Get my glue page here. I can always add more stuff to it. So these I got at an estate sale at Shelley's, I think. I told you about her before. Okay. Let's do this up across the top. Sometimes you just have to play with where you want things at. Well, that took care of that. Just ripped it. So let's put it here. Try not to rip it again. And then this one I can put here in the corner. I don't think that's going to work, although I like it. Let's see, I do have some plain stamps over here. We can see what we have. Oh. Sometimes you run it over something, the glue over something that has those perforations in it, and the glue will get real gloppy in between those perforations, so you just have to be aware of that. doesn't take much. And I can always add more if I want to. So put that there, and I'm going to lower this to the edge. I don't think I had anything else on the other side anyway, so. And I'll put it right on this part here. Okay, hit those. Bless you. This one we'll need to put something on. This I think I need to glue that on. Try and get it just on this edge here. I think when I cut it, it came apart. There we go. Let's see here. Oh, that's all cattywampus. See, I think I'll just glue that down on there for now. Let's see what else I want to do with it later. Here, so I'm just put it on that edge there, and then I'll cut around it. I think I was just going to tear it. Glue this edge down here. Okay, so that is really cattywampus. And then, well, I glued some of it down, I guess. Let's get glue out and I'll glue this bottom piece. I just need a real thin bead along the bottom. It's still not coming out very good, or at all. So I think I'll just put that there, but I'll leave this paper clip for now. See if there's anything with that envelope. Okay, so now let's just go through and put the stuff that we wanted to put in there. I guess this could go in this pocket. Sorry, that was off the screen. So I put that tag in there. I got to close up that bottom because it just went through. Okay, I'll leave it down so I'll remember to do that. And then we have that tag there. So I'll need a littler tag. This in there. This will be perfect in here. And then this can go in here. You'll have to put toppers on them too. Put that behind there. And this one can go behind there. This envelope can go up under here. Put your page spread there. So I think we could probably put this here. And that one there. This is going to make a belly band. It can either go this way or this way. So let's see, that's the end. Let's do that right here. So I'm going to put it on that edge, and then I'll put it right there. And then I'll cut that off. We can actually stick that in there if we want to. Let's see this head. Pocket in the front. Put one in that pocket, in there. Okay, well, we'll leave this for next time. I've got that. I'll put that right here for now so we can figure out what to do that for next time. All right, that'll be it for this video. I think this is part 3. So I will see you on the next one, and be sure to like and subscribe. I'll put a video over here you might be interested in, and go create something fun. We'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.